go.
Shit. All right.
That's the first word.
So let's start with a little recap and just some general information that we can go over. That way, you guys can, have this on the front of your mind. Okay.
Sure.
All right.
What happened last time on Dragon Ball Z?
Okay. On the previous episode, the biggest thing, you're in the town of Ravengrow, which was a farmer's town, until the people of the town decided that they wanted a more prominent influx of wealth. So they decided to create a supermax prison for the most dangerous creature, like people, criminals
I read a
of
book like this.
Uskalov and the surrounding area. They called it Harrowstone. It is to the south of Ravengrow.
Is it Ravengrow or Ravenborough? What are you saying?
Ravengrow. Hold on.
Like a growing raven.
Like this?
Look to the very top left of the map.
Oh my gosh, my map's having a conniption fit again.
Councilman Gearin's house. Oh.
Raven Grow. Yep.
Okay.
Ravengrow.
Oh, no W. Okay, I was close.
So you are in the town of Ravengrow. To the south of you
What is happening?
is where Harrowstone is.
Okay.
Who, BJ? Why are you still at Gibbs' house? Are you just chilling out?
Oh, I don't know.
Meanwhile, I was
Yeah,
literally
that's-
just there until 10 seconds ago when I moved myself.
PJ's
Alright.
still desecrating the corpse at Gibbs' house. Anyway.
So, twice a year, how do you say this? Territories, states, whatever you want to call them, different areas around Ustalav and Ustalav itself, the cities within, twice a year would send the most dangerous criminals to Ravengrow to be locked in Harrowstone.
Okay.
The head warden, who you know his name, Livar Hockrin,
Oh yeah, let me get my notes out.
there were 5 convicts that were brought there, and they tried to escape. They did an escape attempt, and the head warden and a bunch of his guards pretty much sacrificed themselves from letting them escape, and that's what caused Harrowstone, which you already know, has burned. It burned. It was burnt down. Let me go over a couple other points about Harrowstone that are important that I told you, but we'll go over it anyways. All right. So, you know that the 5 notorious criminals and the warden were all burned alive in the lower levels of the prison. Him and 24 other guards were killed. You know about the statue. That's pretty much all you need to know. I mean, people think it's haunted
For good reason.
because nobody goes there except for the pranky things where it's like, oh, I dare you to go there and walk through the gate or whatever, but nobody goes there. You know about one of the prisoners, Father Charlton, whose real name is Sephic Corbin. He wasn't really a murderer, but he did a lot of bad things. You don't know anything about the Whispering Way, except that Professor Lorimore talked about him a lot, and he talked about him right up until he died. You know that Professor Lorimore died at Harrowstone. You know that he was talking about weird markings that were on Harrowstone. And that's about it. You haven't figured out about the 4 other prisoners, or who and what the Whispering Way is.
Now, Scott, where was the place that we could do research on the Whispering Way?
I will tell you. All right. How to do research on the Whispering Way. You can do it. You can do it at the Lorimore place, which there is a cap on it, on what you can learn from just the library there.
Okay.
Let's see. You can, at the town hall, you can research the 5 prisoners, or 4 of them that you need to know. The Temple of Pharasma lets you research the 5 prisoners or the Whispering Way.
Yeah, but we bonged that up real bad.
However, it's really hard to gain access to. And those are the only 2 places.
And that's all.
You can do it at the Lorimore house using their library, but the information there is limited. So, does anybody have any questions or comments or things that they
We're
might?
all at the Lorimore house right now, correct?
Yeah.
I have a question.
You also noticed that on the monument there were markings in blood that resembled the letter V and the letter E.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That's right, yeah.
I have that in my notes.
You know that the skipping song is put her body on the bed, take a knife and lop her head, watch the blood come out the pipe, feeds the sturge so nice and ripe, drops of red so sparkly bright, splatters spell her name just right. With a hammer he killed his wife, now he wants to claim your life. And the last one is tricksy father tells a lie, listen close or you will die.
How fucked up kids are these?
Now,
I mean, it's like singing about Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah.
Isn't that the bubonic plague?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
Bottle
this is a
cap,
little,
yes.
This is a little more explicit than Ring Around the Rosie.
I mean, people didn't have like G ratings back in the day, I don't think.
That's true.
you're also in Transylvania, where bad stuff happens all the time.
You know, my
So,
cousin.
go ahead.
So my cousin just married somebody from Transylvania. Like
Romania.
actual Romania, like the actual Transylvanian part of Romania. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
So yeah, watch your yeah. You know what I mean. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
we allowed to say?
Appropriation, am I right? Yeah.
Are we allowed to say gypped around you or no?
No, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm the
Okay,
yeah,
so now
whatever. Go ahead. Yeah.
there's a couple things that I'm gonna ask you just as a group, and you do have to decide pretty soon. What are you doing something with Gibbs? Are you reporting any of this, of what happens to the sheriff? Are you just keeping him here? Are you not telling anyone about the raising of the dead? Are you telling anyone about the desecrations at the monument?
No.
Are you just keeping it all to yourself?
Tell nobody. Have Gibbs report back here every evening.
Yeah, I like that plan.
I don't trust a single person in this town. except
Well,
for
they don't
Kendra.
trust you, so
And that librarian that's boning me down real good.
Boning you or
Yeah, she's a top, I guess.
Depends on the day.
yeah.
all right.
Bring out the whips and
So
chains, and Bosrath is there.
Is her name Rihanna?
the Karen.
Yeah,
Her name's
Brianna,
Karen.
Yeah,
Brianna
it's-
sounds
It's
better.
Karen.
Does
It was
anybody
a James
have
joke.
any questions or need anything clarified?
Yes, I have a
About-
question.
Did we find? Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Did we clarify who the statue was of? I think I might have just blank. I'm
It's-
blanking right
it's-
now.
The head warden, Libar Hockren.
Yeah, you want
Okay,
my
so
you
that
want
was the
my
guy-
notes, Andrew? I can give you a link to my Google spreadsheet.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
Oh,
It's
'cause I have it-
been a minute since we played. So
I have it all
just-
written here. It's all there.
Okay, we can take that offline. So VE didn't want to. I just wanted to ask the group, I guess. Who Joseph has local knowledge, right?
Yeah, you already tried and you failed.
We did. Okay.
Badly, if I
Can
remember
we
correctly.
try again?
Well, you tried.
You can try another day. Like
you
another.
don't know. Well, actually, what happened was I told you that you don't know what it's in reference to. You can't do a knowledge check on something that you don't know. Like you
Oh,
only
fair.
like 2 letters don't tell you what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. My question
fair.
was, what should we do next?
Whatever you guys want to do.
No, that's my question to you. What should we do next?
If I was in your position, I mean, still, you guys don't really, I mean, you've thrown around ideas about necromancers. You've thrown around ideas that you think that the Father Grimborough is the bad guy. You've thrown around a bunch of other ideas that, maybe Gibbs is the bad guy. You haven't really figured it out, but I think if you do more research, it might help you figure out more of what the objective is.
All right, Bosrath. Sounds like you're. We need your penis.
Yeah, I'm on it. Let's go.
So if you want, you can do a little bit of research at the Loremore House and the Whispering Way. Again, it's very limited on what you can do. You can go to the town hall and research both the Whispering Way and the 5 prisoners, or you can go to the Temple of Pharasma and research both of them as well.
Ariane
You
slides a condom to Bosrath.
You get more information from the Temple of Pharasma than you do from the town hall, but it's also harder to get information from.
Let's do the town hall. If that's supposed to be kind of the slam dunky part of it, let's try that then first.
I'm already
Well,
there.
you
He
can
has a good
also-
rapport. He has a good rapport with Karen. So
Yeah.
You can also just talk to people, try to build relationships with members of people in the town.
I kind of wanted to go to the Laughing Demon at some point. I don't know if that's on anyone's agenda, but I thought
Yeah.
like going to like
That'd be-
more
A social
like
area.
caverny kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Like social areas might be good. Like the Outward Inn might be good. Like, or I don't. Maybe we can go talk to the Forge guy, but because I mean he would probably know a decent, or she would know a decent amount. I feel like the Watering Hole, though, the Laughing Demon would be a good, like, lore-ish
The Laughing
spot.
Demon is run by Zokar Elkarid, who I mean he's a happy-go-lucky guy. You met him at the I mean he was in a kind of a somber mood, but he was one of the professor's closer friends.
think that'd be a good starting point too.
Yeah, he may be.
Town
he
hall
may
for
be
the day.
thinking-
Get some pints in the evening at the Demon. Sound like a
I
plan?
think that's a good. I think that's a really good plan.
Okay, just doing that in real life.
I mean, honestly.
right.
Honestly.
When in
Catch
Rome.
me at the medieval.
Let's go to Benelux, Joe.
I will be the designated driver. You guys can get sloshed.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. So the four of you are leaving the house, and you're telling Gibbs to go work.
Yep. Tell him to meet us here in the evening. We'll keep him safe.
What if he doesn't come back? Do we have to go back and find him?
No,
Are we gonna,
then
are we
that's
gonna,
his
hunt him
fault.
down?
Do you want
But
to
if he doesn't come back,
do you want to do a
we-
diplomacy check or a sense motive on him before you leave?
I can do a diplomacy check.
I mean, these are things that it's nice to think about. Like, all right, well,
Sure.
let me
Can
make
I aid?
sure.
I want to aid his diplomacy. And I'll say we will do our best to keep you safe. Our watch will
Does
do
anybody
what we can.
want to cast anything before this diplomacy check?
I'll do enhanced diplomacy on PJ.
Okay, so do I need to add anything to that? Oh shit!
Yeah.
I
Is that
aid.
19?
I aid. No, that's me. I'm aiding.
Oh, you aided. You aided. For
that's
sure.
that's a natural 19 for an 18 diplomacy.
Okay.
Nice. So +2, +4 from whatever from enhanced diplomacy, and then
Is
you
it
roll
plus
a D.
two?
I
So
mean,
mine-
do you?
Yeah, plus
my
2,
diplomacy
plus 4
is
total is what he's
+3.
saying.
Yeah.
So +7.
Yep.
Let's roll.
What do you before you roll? What do you want to say to him as your diplomacy check? What do you want to tell him?
Josh, you seem to have the idea here. Where are we trying to go with this?
So I just told him like if you come back here, we can keep you safe, so that way something doesn't happen to you again. Essentially.
I'm gonna be
I put my-
100% honest to you about this. 100% honesty.
Yeah.
If you choose something really well, if you roll high and you say something really well, Gibbs will be your first, in quotes, friend in the town.
Okay.
I have a bottle cap.
And
All right, here we go.
That might not be bad, dude.
Yeah,
We need one friend.
I'm gonna spend my bottle cap.
okay, you can think
what's
about
the
what you want to
bottle
say
cap?
first,
What's the
and
bottle cap?
then
You roll twice and take
if
the
you
better.
roll twice and take the higher.
Okay. I put my hand on Gibbs' shoulder and I say, I know we've been through some things and asking you to trust us is a lot right now, but we truly want to make sure we keep you safe. And the best way to do that is if you come here at night to let us protect you. And I'm maintaining eye contact as I do this.
Heck yeah.
Uncomfortable eye contact.
No, very comfortable eye contact. Here we go.
Remember, he's very sexy.
All right, so that's a 16.
Roll another one.
Does anybody
bottle
else
capped
want to
it.
add anything to that?
I already added my aid.
No, to say anything.
I already did.
So, Arian will say, I know I was a little testy the past couple days, but I do know that it was not your fault for what's happened. I do hope we can move forward and we can be allies with a beneficial cause. Us trying to figure out who did this to you, and you helping us in any way that we can. I don't know, something like that.
Roll to aid. Roll to aid. Doesn't hurt.
Roll to aid. I
Yeah.
got a -1.
I have -1. I aided.
All
You'd
right,
have to roll
fine.
pretty bad to not aid.
I'll aid then.
Fuck it, roll.
Well,
Oh yes,
that's pretty
4
bad.
aided.
I aided.
You aided. Yep.
Oh,
What?
nice. You said you talk good.
So how does that affect my roll? So is
See,
that
it's
like
plus
You get
9
a
now.
+2.
Okay,
So-
so
Roll
I'm at
again.
an 18. Or so
Roll a
it's plus
d20 and add 9.
Well, he already
That's
rolled
one.
1, but I bottle capped it, so roll another one. Oh my god,
Ah.
it's the same number.
Nope. Roll again because you didn't add your 9 on
I
your
did.
first one.
Oh,
No,
Nope,
okay.
not on your first one.
He's being
I'm giving you all the help you guys can
He's
get.
being nice.
He's being very nice.
I'm a benevolent person
God.
sometimes, except when I'm in combat. I
Our
will kill you.
God is an awesome
Oh,
God.
thank
Okay.
God.
So Gibbs
Ka-ching,
will look
ka-ching.
at you. You can see his eyes are very worn down. You can tell he's exhausted. He's extremely confused and a little terrified. And he'll look at you and he'll say, I thank all of you for how you have helped me. I still do not have a full recollection of the events that had happened, but I mean, it's hard to explain the razor with blood and the room filled with, you know, dissected animals and the trail of blood and the fact that I am always tired. And all of you have said that you have seen me acting in a way that is not how I would normally act. I will do what you ask. I will work and come back here as soon as. Is there a specific time that you want me back here, or is it just after work?
Whenever you need a rest. We're not your fathers, but
Yes.
we will
Go
protect
about
you.
your usual routine, but end your night here.
Okay. And he'll look at Kendra for acknowledgement, and she will, nod and, say, I agree with them. This house can be your safe haven. I do believe that even at night, you should probably be restrained with a watchful eye on you. And she'll look at the group and see if they agree.
I agree.
Yep.
Zaid's doing the Cybergoth under the bridge German dance.
Zaid, where are you?
I'm in the town hall, man.
By
Left
yourself.
Do you know the
Okay.
Cybergoth dance I'm talking about? With the
Yeah,
Germans
I know
under the
exactly what
bridge?
you're talking about. Yeah.
He's just doing that in the background. He's
But
vibing.
it always
So-
syncs up to something weird, though. It's never played with what you expect it to be.
But no, yeah, I give a thumbs up. But I'm vibing.
Okay.
The
Well,
Molly's just kicking in.
And then before
right.
Gibbs goes away, I think Aryan wants to pull him to the side and just say, Gibbs, in a sign of good faith, we are all going to we're all going to the Laughing Demon tonight to go and kind of hang out with some of the townsfolk and get to know the people around here more. I did not know if you would come buy you a pint and let bygones be bygones. If it's all the same with you.
Good man.
yeah, he'll nod his head and he'll say, I'll be there. Just they don't have cell phones or anything, but
You're gonna send me
He'll-
a raven? Yeah, you're gonna send me a pigeon or a raven.
he'll
You're gonna be there?
he'll say he'll be there at sundown.
That sounds good. When the bell
Perfect.
strikes 8 times
Yeah, sure.
at the town square. Dong, dong.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, it's like 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So I make a mental note to bring up to the group that he has said he's always tired, leading me to believe that this is not the first time that this has happened.
I mean, you did see
So
multiple animals in there.
I know, but
It
that could have been.
wasn't like 1, 2, or 3. It was like 6 or 7 animals in there.
maybe we should check the apothecary to see if someone bought like herbs or something to I don't know, like makes you tired, like sleeping herbs or something like that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Roll a I don't know. Just roll a D100. I don't know what check for this. Just roll. Does anybody have knowledge? No, just
Knowledge history, knowledge nobility.
roll a knowledge common sense. No, just roll a D100.
Oh, good
Okay.
roll.
That'll do it.
You know that the reason he's tired is because he goes to sleep and then wakes up and does this, every X amount of days. 1d4 plus 2 days.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, so is it like a potion or it's a spell, most likely.
So every 3 days.
No, you don't roll it. I roll it
Oh.
to figure out when he. But he's tired because he goes to sleep.
Yeah, I got you.
He goes
Essentially
to
wakes back
sleep
up without realizing it.
and then wakes up and doesn't know that he's awake, and then comes back and falls asleep, and essentially he only gets a couple hours of sleep and then goes and works a 10-hour shift.
Jesus Christ. So he's like, it's like Fight Club, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Sure.
He is Tyler Durden.
All right.
Okay.
You can tell that it is not a magical or plant-based thing that makes him tired, except for the fact that his body is just exhausted from being up late.
Sure. I got you.
Which
Yes,
is
like-
probably why he was really grumpy the day that you guys interacted with him.
Sure.
We're gonna tie him down, or we're just gonna like lock him in a room.
That's up to you guys.
I mean, I can tie him down like I do for mummifications.
Do we have rope? Because I don't remember if we were able to.
Yeah,
secure
remember
rope.
Kendra had some on her
She
bedside.
did. Okay. Oh,
Or-
Yeah.
I'm assuming PJ made some sort of crude joke about that.
Scott did actually.
Okay. No, it's okay.
No, he told her that Zaid would know that it's in the bedside table.
Listen, I'm
That's
still
right,
I'm
yeah.
still singing "My God Is an Awesome God," talking about Pharasma and doing the Cybergoth dance.
What
in the
do
background.
they call that shit when people get tied up in rope?
Shibari?
BDSM.
What do they call that?
BDSM.
Shibari
BDSM,
is the art of tying rope, but yeah, BDSM it's under the subcategory.
Way to casually pretend like you have no idea what it's called.
Yeah.
I really didn't know what it was called. I know what it looks like. I just don't know what it's called.
If you were
Alright,
talking about the
alright.
specific art type, it's Shibari.
Is it art?
Yeah,
Interesting.
All right,
Someone-
will you fuckers move yourself up here, please?
I did.
No. Hang on.
So that way Bosrath can then fuck the one girl, and you guys can do your research.
I'm still singing "My God Is an Awesome God."
Oh my God.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Awesome.
Your god has no power here.
Where in Fuckville am I going?
Where are
Well,
we?
you're in the middle of a
There's
river right
there's a
now.
town
I know,
hall.
'cause I
We're in
can't
the
figure out
town
where-
hall, down bottom right of the
Oh,
town
The one
square.
that's
Oh, I
labeled
see.
town hall.
And now I'm here.
There it is. Okay. This map is fucking enormous.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, you should see the Giant Slayer maps.
Oh god.
Yeah.
This would be really hard to build. Tail diviner, tail builder,
Tailspire.
tail splayer. Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
resisting the urge to just buy that myself. Not gonna do it.
So
Yeah, you
you
will.
walk in, and you see. Everybody, put yourself at the front of it, please.
Like outside.
No, like here,
Oh, it's already where it was.
like at the entrance.
Yep.
No, inside the building, please.
I am inside.
All right. You see Karen back here in the back, but you also see this gentleman kind of
Damn it, Trotta.
pacing the hall.
Pacing. Like he's
Oh,
like
you're right.
menacingly pacing the halls.
Not menacingly, he's just walking. He's like walking from one area to another area. Like he gets coffee and then he goes over to the bookcase, and then you can see it like a door that leads to a desk.
Mr. Jones.
This guy
That
wants
is,
to be. This
does
guy wants to be a
Carrion
bloodborne
know him?
character so bad.
Oh, yeah, can we knowledge local and
Um,
figure out who he is?
Yeah, do a knowledge local.
+4.
I was referring to Indiana Jones, like the little kid in the second one. He goes, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
17. Who is this
Not
one?
Sure. You know that this is. Let me get to his page. That way I can tell you. You know that this. All right, maybe he's not there. You know that this is Benjamin Kaler. He is the town
Benjen?
sheriff.
Benjen.
Benjan.
What's his last name?
Benjamin Kaler. Caeller. Benjamin Kaler.
Okay.
Let me see if I have any information about him I can tell you. I don't think so. Yeah. Yep.
Do I get a perception buff if I drink some of the coffee that is at this town hall?
Do you get a what?
Do I get a perception bonus if I drink the coffee at town hall? You said he's drinking coffee, so I'm just wondering if there's any sort of.
I mean, you could go up and spark a conversation with him with your weird strict body. Yeah.
You like what you see?
Oh God, you guys are just whoring each other off. We'll sleep with the whole town.
To be
if
fair,
we have to find out what's going on.
my character has
those are
actively
all-
put away all advances on him, so I'm doing the opposite of that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've already.
my
you've already
bones may be
slept with
hollow,
what's
but you know
her
what bone's not hollow?
Hey, whoa! You talking to my girl now? Hang on.
How about somebody
You
who
talking
actually
to
has?
Karen?
You
I
talking
want
to
somebody who has
Barbara?
actual
Bitches, what are
diplomacy
you
do
doing?
something. I'm just gonna kind of stand in the corner right now to start. So you guys, this is all. I need.
So you can see him kind of pacing back and forth, and eventually you see him just sit. He goes through this door and sits down at a desk, and you can see it says Sheriff Kaler on the outside of his door, like nameplate. What do you guys want to do?
Go jerk that guy off.
I have a sign that says A cab, and I start protesting in the streets.
I don't know what that means. But go for it.
Means all cops are bastards, Scott. Get with the program. This includes Paw Patrol. Those dogs have it coming.
All right, who's talking to the person? I nominate one of.
Nobody
one
has
of the
to talk to this guy. He's just the sheriff of the town.
I could go make introductions, since I have.
And Todd Saeed didn't want anyone to kind of know that what we were up to.
Hey, I'm not the boss
You
here.
need to be like, I'm not going over there telling him our life story. I'm just like, hey, you look important.
Anything weird going on in the
All right.
town?
All right, Peach, go for it.
Be like
I mean,
Scooby.
if it's a bad idea, we don't have to do it.
No,
I'm just,
be like the Scooby Gang.
No idea is a bad idea. Yeah, no idea is a bad idea, dude.
So Karen,
there are plenty of bad ideas, Andrew. I've had most of them in my life.
Karen is kind of the secretary of the town hall. Not that if you guys remember that, she's
Yeah.
kind of like the.
Yeah.
Will Karen let us in again? Or do we have to do another diplomacy check?
No, I mean, all Bosnos just has to come and talk to her and say hi.
Okay. I mosey on over to Karen and I say, well, hey there. Fancy seeing you again.
She blushes and looks down and she goes, "You know I work here."
I know, but it's always fun to see your face.
This is making me highly uncomfortable listening to you two flirt.
Then why do you have a boner right now, Joseph?
Actually, Are you talking about Bersha the person or the Strix? Because the Strix is a girl.
Yeah, I just have a
She's
cloaca.
just over there,
So-
like
Wait, you're a girl?
looking and
Yeah, we found that out 3 days in. So
Wait,
we're-
that's a girl. Or wait, Joe's a girl?
I apparently have to be.
Oh.
yeah, Strix are
Yeah.
only females.
Yeah. So
Do you have what Hannah
Whoops.
calls the everything hole?
yeah,
Instead
I
of
said
birds?
all I got is a cloaca. So
Yeah. Hannah literally called that the everything hole today, and I almost spit my drink across the room.
Hey, just one
That-
white for all
that's-
three, baby.
that's the asshole PJ. Yeah, sorry.
So what? So you're gonna? I'll move you over here. So you're gonna talk to her. What else do you want to say? Nice to see you. Blah blah blah.
Let
I
my
just
friend,
asked if it's okay if
let my friend Zaid in.
I was like, can my companions and I come in and do some research? We were hoping to learn some more about the town.
Sure. She'll nod and she'll say, yes. And she kind of like darts her eyes over here.
Uh-oh.
Is that
And
what
she'll
old
say-
boy got?
She'll say, yes. Let me just make sure. And she starts to like walk this way. And Benjamin overhears this and comes out and like meets her halfway, and she goes, "Hi, fellas," and Bird, and I think I know the one in the back. Professor Lorimore's niece. I'm sorry about your loss.
Oh yes, it was a sad day, but he's in a better place now.
Wait, yours niece?
I've heard.
No, I just went along with it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of, not niece. Not niece. Kind of daughter.
No,
niece.
just like close family friend. So people think that
Okay.
Yeah.
they're related.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he'll say, "Yeah, I've heard that there were outsiders in town. Normally, we're not too keen on it. You're looking for access into the library?
We were hoping so, yes.
Is there a specific reason why?
Well, we figured with us being here, we weren't greeted super kindly, so I thought it would be a show of good faith to learn more about the town.
There
You didn't need a
was.
bluff.
And I
Just
would
you
like
didn't
to
need a-
roll a bluff check.
What was it? What were you saying? You're trying to learn about the town?
I said, seeing as how we weren't greeted with open arms necessarily, we thought it would be a show of good faith to learn a bit more about the town, and I'd like to roll a bluff check.
That's not really lying. I mean, you are trying to learn about the town.
Okay.
You can
True.
roll a bluff check if you want, but it's
No need to. If
You're-
you
you're
didn't
not
say that,
we
really-
don't need it. We don't need it.
you're not particularly lying. You are trying to figure out about the town. He'll say, you said you weren't greeted very nicely. Was there an incident? Was there trouble? Something that the town sheriff should know about?
Nothing like that. Just
Brash citizens, I see. Yeah,
yeah, you know the type.
yeah. Stay away from that Gibbs fella. He's a nasty, grumpy old man, retired war vet.
Really, I'm sure he's a kitten once you get to know him.
Yeah, he's visited the jail many times.
Has he?
Who hasn't?
That-
Not many people actually.
Oh, me
This
neither.
town is- this town is kept pretty locked down. You said you were learning about the town. Is there maybe I know pretty much everything about this town. Is there something in particular that you're looking for, or just general knowledge?
Oh, just general knowledge, history, and fun facts, that sort of thing. Just want to
Oh.
be able to say, when someone greets us on the street, like, "Yo, we know about this, this, and this."
Oh well, I hate to disappoint you, but there's not much history here or any fun facts. Um, but I guess I can give you guys.
Aren't you a fountain of knowledge? I say that that's not me role playing. That's just me talking out loud.
I guess I can give you guys a couple of hours if that'll do to, explore the library. There's
That'd be really great if you could, Sheriff. What did you say your name was again?
the name is Benjamin Kaler, Sheriff Kaler.
Sheriff Kaler. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you.
It's odd that we get most of the outsiders that we get are traders. They're not necessarily armored visitors, and especially never a bird. But
You keep talking about my bird friend.
Yeah, you want to step off there,
Arian,
man?
Arian will step in and just say, I know they have not been around here long, Sheriff, but please know that Lady Kendra and myself are looking after them, and they deserve nothing but the best from Raven Grow.
I lean over to a Trot and be like, somebody didn't watch Sesame Street when they grew up.
Mr. Rogers is very disappointed.
Yeah, this man is aware there's 4 of us and 1 of him, right? Like, just want to make that known.
He's a sheriff, though. He's got the whole militia with him.
Here's the sheriff of Nottingham. Fuck him. Anyway, sorry, carry on. Yes.
I know that
I've got to step away for a second. I will be right back. Give me like 2 minutes.
You're fine. We'll give you on, I'll tell you.
Be right back.
Yeah.
Little John running through the forest, jumping fences, dodging arrows, trying to get away.
Little. Golly, what a day.
So he'll say to the group, he'll look at Karen and then look at the group, and he'll say, I have put some of that type of being in the jails before for thievery. So just make sure that nothing happens.
Talking about Etrada?
Yeah.
Dick.
You have
I'm
my
not-
word, Sheriff. I'll keep a good eye on them.
Or you can just have my word that I'm not going to steal anything, but that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah. What is a I'm pissed off look? How do I signify that on my person?
Does anybody have a sleight of hand? We should try to steal something from him right now.
There.
Yeah, Joseph just picks his pocket.
Is he carrying anything on him? I don't know. Probably.
Takes his flask out of his pocket so he can't have a little afternoon delight.
He's a sheriff. He doesn't have a flask.
Do you have a gun? Or
I mean,
not that kind of sheriff.
You never seen a drunken sheriff in like every western ever created?
This guy's not drunken.
Shit.
Well, that was my actual response to him. I'm pretty upset. So.
I'm
Just,
already doing research.
Okay.
He seems very unfazed by it.
Yeah,
And
I imagine so.
If you guys would like to do research, you do have to spend. You can either roll for it and attempt to get it, or you have to spend the whole day. A couple hours is not going to let you research any of the 5 prisoners.
Well,
You either have to roll for it or convince him to let you use it all day.
I was just gonna hope he forgets about us after a couple hours and doesn't come in here and bother us.
You can attempt that.
Well, let's wait for PJ to come back to see if he can swindle him a little more.
You can definitely attempt that. I won't give you my opinion on it though.
Attempt what?
To just hope he forgets about us.
I don't think he will, but I think PJ has a good shot at like being diplomatic
All right,
or bluffing.
you guys sit here and
our way out
research.
of it.
After a couple hours, I'll go start a brush fire out in the forest, and then he has to go deal with that,
There you
and that'll give us some more time.
There you go. Committing
Good.
arson. There you go.
It's
What do I have to roll to commit arson? Yeah, is that under dexterity? Is that
no,
what
it's
we're
just a
doing?
spell spark, and I have it.
You don't have to roll for arson. You just
You just
you
do it.
just
that was-
light
that was-
something on fire.
That was kind of
A sabotage check.
Yeah.
A sabotage check.
Where the fuck is this guy's stats?
Professional
Sometimes they're in the
sabotage.
back of the book if they're a really important character.
I mean, he's not like a super important character, but like they're like, oh, I guess he. I can't even find his name. But a lot of people, like I was reading a lot about it, and they're like, oh yeah, if you're really nice to the sheriff, he'll come and help you on things. And I'm like, sure, but I don't see his stats, so he's not going to help anyone.
I don't want to help him anyways.
Fuck. There's his name and his picture, but
With all of this bad stuff that's going on, and he hasn't done a thing about it, he's trash.
I think he's in on it.
What-
I don't
what
trust this dude.
stuff?
This shady motherfucker.
I mean,
What bad
just
stuff?
the necromancy and Gibbs being possessed.
How would he know about any of that?
Exactly, it's his job. He's a sheriff. He should know when stuff's going bad in the town. We're doing his job better than he is.
You should tell him that.
No, God, no. He can kiss my butt. I'm doing research.
Where the fuck? I literally he does not have a stat sheet.
Also, my diplomacy is -1, so all I would do is make him upset.
Wait,
Right.
is it-
Samesies.
Oh, he's a ranger.
It seems pretty fitting.
Yeah, that seems pretty standard. I thought he was gonna be a gunslinger.
Hey, ranger buddies, let's go. Is he an urban ranger?
You know they don't specify that. He is human though.
You don't say.
So,
My favorite target is human, or whatever. So yeah.
Favorite enemy?
Favorite enemy? Really?
No, I'm just kidding. It was-
Oh, I was gonna say that's cool. That's a cool take.
You have to choose a subtype when you choose humans, I think, don't you?
Yeah, I actually don't have one. Oh, I think I unlock it for a while.
Giants. Favorite enemies? Giants.
Wrong
Well,
book.
I know.
Definitely undead.
I think you actually do fight a couple giants in this.
Undead giants.
I don't know about that. I don't remember.
Fire giants.
God, imagine if you guys had to fight undead giants in Giant Slayer.
Oh my god, that sucks so bad.
That'd be sick.
All right, so
That'd be so bad.
we don't need. What are you waiting on PJ to do something?
Yeah, so we talk
Yeah.
to this guy. I'm just doing research
Holy shit,
all day.
Josh, do you use Hero Forge for your stuff?
No.
Oh, because Tailspider has
okay.
Hero Forge support.
Oh, does
My
it?
God. Yeah, that's awesome.
Sounds like
All
you're
right,
buying
25
it.
$25, Josh. Anything you want. We're good.
Okay, I want $50. You said anything.
Any
I
level,
miss
any
anything?
level you want. All right. You gotta seduce this fucking depressing ass ranger over here.
It's not depressing.
He's depressed.
Is it the sheriff or a ranger?
Both.
He is the sheriff and his class is ranger.
Okay, I have to seduce him.
No, you just gotta sweet talk
Just
him.
be diplomatic, you know.
You are only. He said he'll give you a couple hours. You need a full day to do research, to like guarantee research. Otherwise, you have to risk it with rolling.
Okay. Group huddle. What should we say to this guy?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Really fucking helpful. Thank you.
That was all.
Arian would say, Buzzrath, I think you should mention that Ravengrow's very extensive, and we could not learn everything we desire to know in only a couple hours. We would request a full day to do some reading.
Okay, that's good. Any other input from anyone?
I'm not there. I'm doing research.
Oh, you're not there already?
I'm in the back doing research.
I have no input other than I hate this guy. Sorry.
How did I try to get a card?
I gave it to myself. I was messing around with the
Oh,
settings here.
that means a bottle cap usually. So
Oh, it's 3 of diamonds. So
Oh, it is.
anyway, sorry.
Okay, so talking to Sheriff Kaylor. That's his name, correct? Sheriff Kaylor.
Taylor.
Kaylor, thank you.
Benjamin is his first name.
Yeah, Benjamin Kaylor. I say, Sheriff, I do appreciate the hospitality. Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but I was hoping we could get access for a full day. I can see from the volumes back there that the history of here is pretty expansive, and we would love to have the opportunity to take in as much as we can. And I roll for diplomacy. Diplomacy?
Sure.
I don't.
do an enhanced diplomacy on him again.
Sure.
So that's +5 then.
+2.
I know, but I have +3, so
Yeah.
+5.
+5.
And
total,
then
correct.
yeah, and then I'll aid you, Peach.
Okay. So
What
roll
would you
for-
like? You already talked to him too.
I did. Yeah, I was telling him that, like, under my eye, like, they won't do anything bad, I promise, kind of thing.
Okay. So that
18 to aid.
7. All right, Joe, you want to aid?
I don't think I'm gonna be
Sure.
very helpful because he hates me. Does that mean anything?
Skeptical of him.
Yeah.
And he can sense the disdain, so yeah, he won't help.
As long
Okay.
as long as it's mutual.
So we'll just
You'd-
do that. Let
You'd
me
have to say something really nice and roll high.
Yeah, fuck that.
One
man doesn't
second.
deserve
I
it.
just want to check one
Bird
thing real
racist.
fast.
An MLK Day of all days. Come on.
You're a bird.
A blackbird.
There
Yeah.
is-
I don't know what he is. I don't think they have races.
One second. I want to check. I
It's
want to
not-
check what intimidating
You're
presence does, if
I'm black.
anything.
No, that's not what you would need. You're not trying to intimidate him, Peach. You're trying to, like, coerce
News
him.
him.
Wait, I didn't know if that could
No,
Oh,
that
you get
usually
the, like,
means
opponent? Yeah.
usually that would not be.
I
A
mean,
good
we could do
bonus for you.
intimidate. I have +8 to intimidate. We could just try to shout him down, but I feel like that would go poorly.
That would go poorly.
Let's not do that. Okay, so we'll just do the 1d20 +7. Okay. And big bucks and whammies. Here we go. Fuck.
He'll look at you and he'll say, "Yes, we do have a interesting and detailed history. How long are you guys in town for?"
Like a month, right?
Great.
Don't we have to? We have to stay here at least a month.
Yeah, 1 month.
You don't have to do
yeah,
anything.
if he knows that, he'll say we can just come and go.
Right. So you might need a bluff. So
So now you want to lie?
You fucking guess.
God,
Oh
You
shit.
know,
Sorry.
there's an easy out, and you guys just blew past all of it.
Did we really?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll your bluff.
No, hang on. Before we do that, I want to know what the easy out was.
No, I can't tell you.
Yes, you can, you stupid piece of shit.
Don't call me by my middle name.
Then tell me what the easy out was.
I'll tell you after you fail.
Oh my god. All right. Group huddle again. Do we bluff?
It's too late now, isn't it?
No, he's
you can still
merely
decide.
asking the question.
Yeah, I asked, how long are you here for? You haven't answered yet.
I know. That's why I'm team huddling real fast.
You should
Tell
say,
them we're gonna be here as long as we have to.
yeah, say we're not sure. We just came for a funeral.
Sure. Which isn't a lie.
Correct.
Yeah,
It's
if we don't-
really
if we have no idea what we're doing, we can't possibly be lying. So
actually, you know what, Joe? You make a valid point. I
Yeah.
think that just goes by unimpeded. It doesn't need to be a bluff check.
Sure, yeah. I mean, if you're not lying, you can only
Sure.
roll a bluff check if you're lying.
Okay, yeah, I'm not
that's like
lying.
losing his mind. Like you're not lying.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make sure. I don't know. Like,
So go ahead
I'm
and say
that
what you
weirdo
want
that
to
thinks
say.
something. I'm that
He
weirdo.
asked you how long you're here for. What is your
I
answer to
say-
how long you're here for?
I say we're not entirely sure. We were here for just a funeral. It all really depends. We could be leaving tomorrow. Who knows?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a couple of different options. Miss Karen here is lovely. If you guys
Oh, I
met her,
know.
she's a very friendly and nice person. She will 100% let you check out a couple books, and you can browse them, at your own leisure at home. Or if you guys are going to be here, for a couple of days, you can come back, each day, pick a new topic. But other than that, yeah, I mean, just spend a couple hours and, just, it's noon now, just be gone, by two or three-ish, and, come back tomorrow.
Doesn't
Alright,
seem
so I
like
guess
we
we're-
have, or it seems like we're gonna have to roll this then.
I'll say it sounds like we're rolling this out.
Yeah.
All right, what was the easy out?
He said we could check out books, though. Just saying.
Yeah, I'd like to check out the entirety of the library.
So there's not, he doesn't know why you're there. It's awkward that you guys just want to check out the history of a small town that doesn't have a lot of history. Like, it's a proud history, but like, why? You're outsiders. Why do you care about our history? Like, there's a
I would
ton of
say we're
other.
just interested about Harrowstone, then. Just say what we're interested about Harrowstone. We'd like to know a little more.
Or you can check out books and come back tomorrow.
What do we think?
Or you can go to the temple in Phrasma and talk to the necromancer. I mean, the Father Grimborough.
Hardy har har.
Ha ha ha.
Maybe Sheriff Kaler is the necromancer.
Nah, he's too dumb.
And
How
while
do
we're
you
here, we've already missed that chance though, right? To get him to smooth him over, right? So
He
we
doesn't
just
have any negative opinions towards any of you except for Bershow.
okay. So
Oh,
we can
yeah,
just
He's neutral, and Karen
Yeah.
has spoke highly of Bosrath. So, I mean,
so let me
He
just
has-
try again. Let me just try
I would
again and
suggest-
like do a thing. Yeah.
I would just suggest, like, telling him, like, we're really interested in Harrowstone. Is there any way we could stay a little longer today, kind of thing?
Yeah. Rebuff his thing. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, let's do that.
take what you want to say
Do
and
it.
then say.
Say it. Let's do it.
Don't
I say,
don't roll again. Just say what you want to say.
Andrew, how did you word that again? I'm sorry. My pills are wearing off.
Just like we're very curious about Harrowstone.
I just said we're
We
really
wanna stay a
interested in
little longer.
Harrowstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're really interested in Harrowstone. Could we stay a little longer today?
Yeah. Saying so. I talked to Benjamin and I say, it's very kind of you. Given the circumstances, we are very interested in Harrowstone specifically. Would it be possible to stay just to research that?
Harrowstone. Yes, that is where we found the professor when he was tragically killed. Looked like by a falling rock. That is so unfortunate. That old dilapidated building just keeps falling apart, day by day. It does have a very interesting past. You said Harrowstone is the only thing that you're interested in researching. Um, I will have Karen take you directly there, to the Harrowstone section of the library, and you can do all of your investigations. Or not investigations, I guess that's a bad word. Do all of your research and interest diving there.
Sheriff,
Yes.
would it? I know you're doing such a great job giving us all this time and whatnot, but specifically, would I be able to check out something on those, how you say, 5 prisoners? I heard this nursery rhyme the other day that kind of threw me off, coming here very often, and I've only heard it just that once. Wondering if
Oh,
maybe I could look them up too. Is that at all possible?
you're talking about the skipping song? The kids, I don't know who taught that to them, but I'm pretty sure it was that fella who runs the unfurling scroll. What is his name? Let me remember it. The Elendru Goverin. Yes, him, that wizard, the kook.
What was it?
You said you want to know a little bit more about them?
Goes red.
Yes. I don't really know anything about them or their like the folklore, and I've been here coming here for my whole life. I'm only 18, so I just got into college, and here I am. But been coming here most of my life to see the Professor Petros, and he never mentioned anything about them.
They are a couple of interesting people. I'll tell you what, this place closes down a little early. We're having just a little small gathering of the council people and myself to discuss the coming months and the goals that we're having. So as long as you guys are out by, let's say, sundown, that way we can come in and have our meeting. That should be fine.
That sounds perfect.
We thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you
We
very
know
much.
we know this was a tall ask, but we do thank you.
He'll nod his head and give a glance at the bird and then walk back to his office.
When his back's turned, I'd like to give him a small middle finger.
Karen
Yeah.
saw that.
Can I do that in lore?
Yeah, you can. Karen saw that, though.
Shit.
She shakes her head, looks at Bosrath and goes, shrugs her shoulders, what is he doing?
Those people,
What do you mean, you people?
You humans. Wait, we're all humans. Except
So
for
we researched them. and then we're
All right, everybody
since we're
move
able
in
to
there.
stay here the whole time. We're able to research everything all at once. Good to go.
You can research. The deal was you can research one of the prisoners each day fully without having to roll.
And then Karen is going to take us directly to the Harrowstone stuff.
Karen's gonna take
You
us
guys
to-
already know everything about Harrowstone. You don't need to research Harrowstone.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
Thank you, Andrew, for picking up that you already know about Harrowstone and mentioning the 5 prisoners. That was your easy way out, telling him what you wanted in the first place.
You're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome. I was trying to like let everyone else kind of play, and then I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna jump in right
No,
here.
I think at a certain point we definitely would
Interesting would be
need a push. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm just
Right.
gonna jump in and take over.
You can all move yourself there. When Boswath walks by, Karen,
Black City.
like, gives him a little hug and slips something into his pocket, and then
Ooh,
walks away.
hey.
I look
Oh,
back
shit.
at my comrades and say, "See, it's easy to make friends here."
Arian gives
then I
gives
Check my pocket.
Arian gives
Yeah,
him
you
like
can-
a haha like look.
You can check your pocket if you want. It's a note. You can read it.
I check my pocket and read the note. Yeah.
It's an address to her house.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Listen, you're playing the game. I just go with it. You're the one who wore him out. I'm just going with it.
I put that back in my pocket and say, "Gonna save that for later."
Man,
Alright.
aren't you an orc? You're gonna kill this poor woman.
I'm a half orc. I'm gonna be
Somebody
big
roll.
life.
Somebody roll a d4, and I'll tell you which prisoner you get to research and know about.
All right, I got it.
Josh, do it.
Oops.
Oh, try to.
No, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. It's a d4. It's just
It's a 3. He got
four
a 3.
prisoners left.
He got a 3.
Okay. You get this one is called the Mosswater Marauder.
I'm ready.
His real name is Ispin Onyx Cudgel.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so orc most likely.
Are you ready for me to read his little blurb?
Already
Sure.
ready to rumble.
Do it.
Only 5 years before his hometown of Mosswater was destined to be overrun and ruined by monsters from the nearby river, Ispin Onyx Cudgel was a well-liked artisan and a doting husband. When he discovered his wife's infidelity, he flew into a jealous rage and struck her dead with his hammer, shattering her skull and his sanity with one murderous blow. Racked with shame and guilt, Ispin became convinced that if he could rebuild his wife's skull, she would come back to life. But unfortunately, he could not find the last blade-shaped fragment from the murder site. So instead, Ispin became the Mosswater Marauder. Over the course of several weeks, the cunning dwarf stalked and murdered nearly 20 people while searching for just the right skull fragment. He was captured just before murdering the daughter of a visiting nobleman from Varno and was carted off to Harrowstone that same night.
It's dark as shit.
Yeah, he's pretty fucked up.
Well, I mean, the logic's solid. You put the bones back together again, everything's fine.
Yep.
You
Too much Humpty Dumpty as a child.
know?
Anything else you guys want to do?
Is it too late to go to the tavern? Is it after 8 p.m. like where we're supposed to meet? What's his name at the tavern?
No. I mean, it's getting to sundown.
Can we roll to research the other people, or do we not get that option?
No, you spent all day doing research on just this one person.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
you can roll, but you won't get it. Sorry.
Says you.
Well,
Okay. Who has a history or local?
I'm history.
Okay. What's your bonus?
4.
Yeah, you can't get it.
Okay, I have local +4 as well. So
Yeah, you can't get it.
all right.
Is it a D30?
I will not tell you what the DC is.
Probably 30.
What do you guys want to do next? Do you want to? It's getting
Pub.
sundown.
let's go to the pub. Get some grub.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the Laughing Demon.
Okay.
Can we roll like just like rolling dice? Is there any reason at all to roll perception checks on the way out of this place?
Sure.
You know, we just talk to a guy. They know what we're doing. Maybe
Won't hurt.
there's somebody following us. I don't know. you know?
Let me see if there's something that you could find out.
All right.
I'm already at the Laughing Demon.
I'm gonna get a drink really quick, so I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Josh is just ready to get housed.
I can take him.
Ariane will look at Basrath and say, I know you are trying to figure out your past. Would you? I know I know a little Varisian. Would you mind if I looked at your book for you to try and decipher some of the links that you're desiring?
I look to Arya and I say, by all means, please. I have no idea what any of the. I speak no Varisian, let alone read it. So any help would be appreciated. Being the
Hand the book
wanderer,
over.
being the wanderer that I was, it'd be nice to know what sort of links I have, and I hand her the book.
I will take good
I have
care
the
of
book,
this,
right? Or did
Basrath.
someone else have the book?
I think
pretty
I offered. I
sure-
think I offered earlier, but like we didn't like exchange the book, if I
I'm
remember
pretty
correctly.
sure Kendra has the book.
Oh, Kendra has it. Okay.
That's okay. That's what I thought. So, when I'll explain when we get back to Lorimore, I'll get the book from Kendra to give to you.
It doesn't matter. Like she might be better at it than me because she speaks Parisian fluently.
She's also very busy, but
Yeah.
she's deciphered some of it. But if you want to ask her for it, I'm sure she won't.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like
can roll
on it.
for that like once a day, Peach. I just
Sure.
not trying to metagame or anything, but like we can
I mean,
try and
hey, let's
we can put the puzzle
metagame.
together quicker. We might be able to put the puzzle together quicker by ourselves than with Kendra.
FYI, fellas, I got like 20 minutes.
That's fine.
Okay.
So
Go
is-
here. I have a good place to end it at.
Is
So
there a
we-
reason? Is there a reason for me to roll perception?
Yeah. Is there any reason we should roll percept?
You can choose one person to roll a perception.
Right
What's
here?
your perception bonus, Matrata?
A lot.
That doesn't help me much with the number.
Perception dim, which I'm assuming it is because it's sundown, right?
Low
You're
light vision, yeah. You probably got
Yeah,
low
it's
light.
8.
You're inside with lights. So, are you talking about outside or
Yeah, that's
inside?
right, that's right. You put us all outside, so I'm assuming we're outside.
But you said you wanted to do when you exit. Are you talking about like in the building or outside the building?
I would like to do a perception check as we leave the building, just to see if there's anybody like I don't know, following
Watching us,
or
like
something.
watching us.
Yeah. So I'd be like here-ish in this area.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Perception dim. Heyo.
Very nice.
You do see something, yeah.
Good call.
Where?
Fuck yeah.
Where?
Bird eyes.
And what? Bird
Do,
eyes.
do I just know I see something, or do I actually comprehend what I'm seeing?
Yeah, you do. Hold on.
He
Oh,
didn't
sorry,
think he'd get this far.
I keep forgetting you have to like actually scroll through a real ass book.
Okay. You see Kendra and Gibbs walking up.
Like suspiciously, or like
No,
they're just there
chatting
together.
and walking up. It's getting to sundown, so they're probably heading to the Laughing Demon.
Can I
Okay,
sense
the
motive
thing we
on
told
them?
them to do. How nefarious.
Yeah, go over and you can greet him and sense motive.
Why would you need to sense? We told them to go there.
14 on the sense motive.
They're doing what we asked them to do.
I'm sensing motive, PJ. That's the point of motive.
They look like they are. It's kind of weird to notice because you know how awkward and aggressive the first interaction between them was. But they seem pretty cordial with one another.
This is highly suspicious. I will go over and just say hello and ask if they would like, like someone to accompany them back to the bar. And then we will meet you at the bar. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, they'll both look at you and say, they'll greet you and say it's nice to see you, and they'll invite you on like to join them in their conversation. They're currently talking about the
Bird people politics.
about what the letters meant on the memorial, and how that is in relation to him. If you want to join them on that talk.
Sure. They are going to the thing though. Well, I'll just ask him first when I get there. Just ask him like, hey,
Yeah,
I'm assuming I'm meeting you on your way to the Laughing Demon, or
yeah,
something.
they're
Laughing Demon.
clearly walking that way. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So what are they talking about then?
They're trying to relate. You can just leave yourself there. I'll move you with them. I can move all of you. They're just talking about, what the letters could mean, in relation with the, like, why would it be on the head warden's memorial for Harrowstone? They think it's kind of weird that, there was only 2 of them, and he's trying to remember stuff, and you can see that he's not really recalling why. But Kendra says something that says, she says something like, it has to be in relation to the head warden, because he was the most hated by the terrors in Harrowstone. He was the gatekeeper, as it were.
What was the name of the head warden again? Do we know?
Livar Hockran.
Oh, I'll ask Kendra. Do you know anyone in this town with the initials VE, perchance?
I don't, but I feel like it has to relate to him. You would think, right? I mean, why would someone, or Gibbs, assuming that he was under possession, or, well, that's what it seemed like to me. I don't have the magical skills to know, but it seems like someone would only do that if they're trying to get a point across against the head warden itself. Does that make sense? And she'll look at
Right.
you. like with, for approval on whether she's speaking insanity or not.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So you three see these three walk up, talking to each other, kind of like pondering things. Do you guys want to greet them, or just go ahead and walk in, or do you guys want to already be in?
Okay, I found these stragglers wandering down by the town square. Yeah. A little humor, a little levity. No? Okay. All right.
I think that was good.
All right, we'll just go in.
Your group did not react, but I think it's
I thought it was funny.
But okay. Yeah.
So Ariane will chime in and she's like, "Oh, those are some hefty stragglers there."
they'll both. Kendra will look coy, and then she'll grab her Phrasma necklace and greet everyone and say hi to Zaid.
Hello.
Ariane will whisper to Zaid, "I think you should put the moves on soon. She keeps eyeing you."
I do not put moves on anybody.
Oh my gosh, who didn't do polls in the same? Oh my, who did this? Josh.
You put
Polls.
You have to
Just-
write each one individually, unless you do the type thing. There's polls here.
Yeah, you don't need to know about the polls. There's polls everywhere else too.
It was
You
like the
know about-
post. It
You
was
know
like
about the polls in Kendra's closet too. All right, you guys all going in?
Yep.
oh yeah, we're all going in, baby.
Okay. You'll see this. You already know who it is, but this is Zokar Elkarid. He greets you when you walk in. He is the owner of the Laughing Demon. We're gonna do a couple. We're gonna do like one more thing, and then we'll call it a night. Is that okay, Peach?
Yeah, perfect.
He'll greet you and ask if you guys would like to sit at the bar or if you would like a table for 6.
A table for 6 would be great.
The table would be perfect.
Okay. Go ahead and move yourselves over here. We'll just...
I will sit with my back to the wall, facing the rest of the room, in a totally not paranoid manner. Oh, before we move, or after we sit down, can I perception check? Huh?
Yeah, feel free.
Yeah.
You don't see anybody following you.
Your perception plus 8, Joe.
This is. I'm assuming we're not in dim light because we're inside of a building. So it's,
I mean, it's
it's
a
only,
bar.
it's only 6. Yeah.
So you get more in dim light?
It's what it
Huh.
looks like to me. Yeah.
Cool.
So you don't see anybody following you. You do, however, see what looks like in the corner over here, like a band, like a music band, start to
Are they
like
playing jizz?
Yeah.
they're starting to get ready to play. They haven't set up yet, but they're getting ready.
And this is not a red wedding situation.
What?
Game of Thrones, like they're not going to shoot us as they're playing music. This thing.
Spoiler.
No, I think we'll be okay.
I guess you
I think
don't
we'll
really
be okay.
know.
I
It
think,
was just like a weird detail. I don't know if we need to like pay attention to that, or if you were just like story building.
I think he's just building the
Okay.
building the stage, if you will.
Sure. Okay.
Ariane will talk to the head barkeep, the guy who owns it, and just say, Zokar, right?
Zokar, yep.
Zokar. I would like to buy Mr. Gibbs first round, and she gives him some silver for the first pint.
Zokar looks at you and he goes, "Oh, ha, ha, ha. You know, the best way to end a day? With an ale. That's the best way.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Now, do you guys, are you hungry?
I guess
Not
we are.
too
We're
hungry,
gonna-
but
I'm sorry.
maybe a couple pints.
You
I'm a
don't
little
want
hungry,
anything to
if-
eat.
I'm a little hungry. would
I
like
could
to
eat.
point
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Well,
I
I'll
could eat.
tell you what. I'll tell you what the specials are if you'd like to know.
Yes, please.
Alrighty. Are you ready for these? He looks at you guys with like an excited face.
He's gonna fucking kill us, isn't he?
He's gonna shoot us with something.
It's like we're in Al Capone's bar.
We have
Father,
vampire steaks. We have wolf balls. Corpse chowder. And for the most important thing, especially this young little elf girl's looking forward to, we have liquid ghosts.
Bosrath pulls out his sword and cuts his own head off in embarrassment.
I like this guy. He's like Gragas.
Cool, I hate it here.
Which
Amazing.
of those sounds familiar? I can tell you what they are if you'd like.
Can I just have bar nuts, please?
Yeah. What's the closest thing you have to popcorn?
We
Cheeseburger.
call them bar nuts. You want to know what we call the bar nuts? We call them.
God.
Wolf nuts.
We call them butts because they're shaped like bats and they're nuts, so we call them butts.
That's kind of funny. I'll take an order of butts.
My 6-year-old.
Send them over. No, it's like Fazoli's. I can get a non-stop nuts. Yeah.
You're
So
getting
nobody would like any vampire steaks or wolf balls or corpse chowder?
You know what?
All homemade.
Let me get the wolf balls.
Sure, those are lamb meatballs served on a plate. Guess what the plate looks like?
Testicle.
A wolf's
A wolf?
ass.
Full moon. A full moon. Get it?
Can I just straight up shoot this guy with an arrow?
Sure.
No,
If you want
no,
to.
you cannot.
I would like
I
to roll a
put a
D10
hand
for
on-
combat and.
Stop. No. I put a hand on the trotter. I say, calm down.
No, I'll have the clam chowder, sir.
Corpse chowder.
Whatever. I'll have the corpse chowder.
Because it's red that looks like blood, and it has chunks of meat in it. So it's like you're eating meat, dead person stew. He'll laugh.
Okay, this guy definitely killed him.
So an order of wolf balls. How many liquid ghosts do we want?
I'll take a liquor ghost.
Is the
Anybody
liquid
else
ghost
want
a
it?
specialty drink?
Huh?
Is that
Is the
liquor?
liquid ghost a specialty drink?
It's
This is beer.
homemade
Yeah,
ale.
it's just beer. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
It's
So,
it's a devilishly sweet pale ale that glows faintly with a greenish tint, like it's haunted.
The bird will stick to the imported ales, if you don't mind.
We only have liquid ghosts,
Oh, fuck.
so take it or leave it.
Fine. I'll take the liquid ghost. But
So
I won't be happy about it.
Order of wolf balls, 1 corpse chowder, and we want what? 4 or 5 liquid ghosts. Anything else for you folks?
I gotta be on my game, otherwise I drink some more. I have a stop to make after this.
Oh yeah, you're going. You gotta go visit the. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta see a
Yeah.
man on a dog.
You can't drown your bird, PJ.
Like I said, I got to see a man about a dog after this.
So no vampire steaks. They're the most popular.
Is there a reason he's pushing these vampire steaks, or is this just like
Seriously.
part of his like whimsical charm?
Check motive.
Check motive.
Yeah,
Sense motive.
sense motive. Yeah.
Sense motive.
Come on.
Where is it?
Come on, Atrada.
This motive about the steaks he's offering. Get
This
to
guy's
it.
fucking, this guy's fucking creeping me out. I don't like this.
Roll the d20.
15. Tell me what you got, bitch.
You know that he takes a lot of pride in coming up with names for his drinks and meals.
So he's
And the
just a
vampire
bond.
steaks are the most popular because they are cuts of beef sautéed and skewered on thick wooden spikes.
I'll stick to the corpse chowder, thank you.
All right, corpse chowder for you. Anything else for anybody?
A water, please.
Let's see.
You are already being brought a liquid ghost. That's all right, sir. It's on the house for being such a loyal follower of Pharasma.
Oh, thank you.
What is this, fucking Chick-fil-A?
Shut up, bird, or we'll cook you next.
God damn, they really don't like you around here, huh?
And he'll
Jesus.
laugh. Just kidding. Well, I'll go get all this stuff. If you guys need anything else, just, give me a shout. Say, Zoke, get over here. And I'll be right there.
Sounds
Sure
good.
thing.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, he'll go away.
I've got a quick question. If I don't trust this guy, I'm not going to do this. But, like, if I don't trust him, could I stealth and peek into the kitchen and see if he's going to poison us to death?
Yeah.
That's going to take way too long. I'm not doing that. All right. We can
Totally, dude. Do you have a detect poison that you could use?
No, but I just have 8 stealth, which I feel like is pretty high to get like around a kitchen or something, right? Just poke my head through the window.
Gibbs will say, I
we're good.
know
We're
one of
good,
one of the cooks back there. He's one of my veteran friends. He's a wonderful guy. The food here is actually very good.
Okay, I trust you, Gibbs, even though. Yeah. Okay. I'll trust your judgment on this, Gibbs.
Ariane will say, Gibbs, are any of your friends here tonight? Other than the guy in the back working in the kitchen?
He'll shake his head no.
Wasn't there supposed to be somebody here that was a friend of Gibbs?
Just war buddies, I thought.
Just like generally war buddies.
Sometimes they come here. Sometimes they come here. They are not here on this night, but one of them works in the kitchen.
Gotcha. Okay.
And he'll bring out the food. He'll set it down, and right then you all die.
Huh?
I fucking told you. God damn it.
I'm just kidding. Jesus.
I hate you.
It's like,
The
fucking
band,
really?
the band strikes up, and we're gonna end it there.
Okay.
I sense motive on the band before we leave.
My God, will you fuck off?
I don't like this. This is too. This is
Ever since
freaking
you
me.
met the sheriff, you're like, I'm skeptical of everybody now. They're all killers. They all killed the professor. They're all guilty.
I don't like this.
We just kill everyone in town. The end. We roll 1,000,000 nat 20s and
Quick question. I rolled a 13 on sense motive on the band. Is the band cool?
You can tell it's made up of 3 people. The lead singer is a girl. Her name is Stevie, and the they
It's a
got
fish cover
George.
band. I knew it.
They got this guy named George. He's on the guitar, and then they have a another guy. His first name is Star, and
Hmm.
he's on the drums.
Awesome.
Beatles ripoff.
Awesome.
No, it was Fleetwood Mac and the Beatles put together because it's Stevie Nicks singing.
Oh, gotcha. I heard George and Star. I'm like, God damn it!
Well,
I hate this band.
Stevie Nicks on the Beatles would be kind of fun.
That
We
would-
should make that happen. Yeah.
Man, that would be a way better version of the Beatles.
Let's go rock band. Let's do it. Okay, I'm very confused as to why we're at the Laughing Demon, but I'm sure we'll figure that out next week.
Yes.
I've got a really small question. What is perform? Like, when would I roll a 20 for
For
perform?
Bard. For Bard.
When you're asked to recreate the from Heaven's Eyes scene of the Prince of Egypt to save their lives.
Well, PJ's
Perform
rolling
is-
for. PJ's gonna have to roll up 20 for perform later tonight. I'm just saying.
PJ, you do have to roll for that.
PJ, what is your perform? What is your perform modifier?
I think it's negative.
No,
you're positive. No, I'm plus
You're
2.
positive.
Mr.
Plus
P-
2.
Mr.
Oh,
Yeah,
Small
my
Penis.
performance is plus 2.
Oh shit, I'm -2, so I'm I'm in some trouble here.
Perform is like if you wanted to if you were, let's say, an artist, or let's say you were I don't know, like,
Trying to give Karen the yams.
sure. Let's see. I'll read you what perform can do.
You don't have to. It's fine. I get it for
Shut up and
the
let me
bard
read
stuff. Okay, fine. Jesus.
So you can do an act, which is comedy, drama, or pantomime. You can do comedy, which is buffoonery, limericks, joke telling. You can do dance, keyboard instruments, which I don't think they have a piano in there. Oratory, so storytelling, percussion instruments, string instruments, wind instruments, or singing.
Hmm.
So if you want to get up and sing a duet with Stevie, do it. You have to roll for it though, and
No.
It didn't work. Okay.
you also have to have perform. Do you have to select what you're performing?
No,
at?
it says perform untrained -2.
Oh.
So yeah.
If you get a 10, it's a routine performance. If it's a 15, it's enjoyable. If it's 20, it's great. If it's 25, it's memorable. If it's 30, it's extraordinary.
And I guess something happens based on how good your performance is.
You get noticed and you get paid.
Oh shit. Anyway, okay. That's so we're a stopping point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, whoever needs to go can go.
Okay.
Piss like a motherfucker.
Hannah needs to set up lesson plans for tomorrow, so I gotta bounce.
Womp.